Hello and welcome to the show. I'm your host, Ernest Lee. Welcome to PCC Outreach. We're here with, as usual, with a great show for you. And for those of you who are listening to this show, keep in mind that Pitt Community College also have what we call late start classes, and we continuously try to let the community know, because that's so important for those of you who are not able to start the first of the year, or even a month after the year is gone, because the late start classes starts in 4-week intervals. And what that simply means is, when you start the semester is 16 weeks long, but if for some foreseen reason you can't start, you still want to go, guess what? 4 weeks after that, you can start what we call our 12-week session, then our 8-week session. But keep in mind, you're going to get the same training in 12 or 8 weeks that you would get in 16. It's just late start because we know that everybody schedules are different. So we're trying to accommodate everybody's schedule throughout the county and surrounding counties to make sure that you can come to Pitt Community College with those curriculum programs. So keep that in mind. And we're getting ready to start now the late start classes, I think for the 8 weeks. So keep that in mind. That's just continuously each semester that comes. So, and also just make sure apply in time, financial aid, everybody, we're on campus to help you. We have never closed during the pandemic. We had to adjust like everybody else, but we never closed. Okay. So keep that in mind. As I tell you, we have a great show for you today, and we're going to talk a little bit about today. We have Ms. AnnWall, our city manager. The city manager with us today. And thanks for being on the show today.
I'm happy to be here, Ernest. Nice to see you, at least virtually.
Okay. Well, we just want to talk a little bit about not only just the great things that are going on at Pitt Community College, but the great things where we have a lot of help. We have a lot of help at Pitt Community College with people with programs, funding, and things that will help us. We have those short-term programs, and we want to just talk a little bit today with your role as the city to help Pitt Community College, because we have utilized funds from you guys now for quite some time to help people with those roles. And we want to, first of all, thank you guys, for helping there. But what would you like to say about some of the programs and how the money is being used at Pitt Community College?
So, Ernest, we are really delighted from the city's perspective. We are really delighted to partner with Pitt Community College. We have provided some funds that Pitt Community College uses for tuition assistance, as well as scholarships for short-term training opportunities for people who live in Greenville. We believe that it's important that we support Pitt Community College, but more importantly, we believe that it's important that we support members of our community who need or want some additional training, some additional opportunity to develop a new skill set to make themselves marketable for a new job or a new opportunity. And so by providing these funds to Pitt Community College is able to share those with the students of need and get more students involved in programs. I think we've done programs with nursing assistants. We've done programs related to heating and air. There's also a program related to a commercial driver's license. And we're just really very excited to see that. And because we think it's very important for our community members to have access to those programs at PCC. And if our funds allow a student to be able to access those programs, then that's a very, very good thing.
And with that, and what I'm delighted to say about the programs also, there are so many short-term programs, because you mentioned a couple with the CDL, the heating, the plumbing, the welding. Now we have the brick mason, and and even like I said, I was just as ecstatic that we finally got the commercial driver's license back, and we were able to give some funding for that, because that's an expensive course. So we're trying to help wherever we can, and we were able to do that with also with some of the money from the city. So we definitely appreciate the support and the generosity of the city there. But we want to, and we have done this for several years now. So as we tell people, but one of the things that I like about the funding that we get from you guys is that it can help just about anybody that want to train for a job. because as you know, these short-term programs that we have, you don't have to have a high school diploma or GED, but we encourage you to enroll, even if you can enroll into this class. But, and a lot of people ask, what is the short-term training does? As we talk to the constructioneers about this training, they said, give them the baseline, show them what we do, and let us train them on the job. So with that, it's been so much, but with that city help, it's just been great.
Well, we are just delighted to help. We're delighted to be able to participate. And we know that right now in this very tight employment market, there are a lot of positions that are available that need some very basic baseline skills. And these programs can provide the skills which then make a community member a really good prospect for an employer. And that's what we want, is we want those that are seeking jobs to have the skills and ability to get those jobs, because that's good for all of us.
Right. And as we started this, it's amazing because we just talked about our CDL commercial driver's license that we recently started that class again. But also Pitt Community College has now, they host the reentry program to help people get back into society that have had, those issues with the legal system. And that's been a great help to them. So with all of this in place, and it was already in place, you guys were already helping tremendously with the citizens of Greenville. And then as we continue to get these programs that can help, some of that money is already there that we can use for that. So that's just been absolutely fantastic.
Well, and again, I think that the city believes that what we want to do is help everybody who needs some help to be able to get where they need to go. And if these funds can make it so that a student has access to a program, that would be great. And I would encourage everybody listening, and if you have a family member that is interested in some skills, to go reach out to Pitt Community College to understand the programs that are out there, and recognize that there are a variety of needs. There's city needs, but I know Pitt Community College has also other scholarship assistance that you could provide to students to get the students enrolled, because that's what Pitt Community College wants to do, is they want to educate students, provide skills and ability so residents can get jobs. So the city piece is one small piece. We're really proud of it. I'm really proud of that program, but I'm just really proud of Pitt Community College and the work that Pitt Community College does in the community to improve skills so that residents have job opportunities.
Well, and it was so much, like I say, it's so much there that we can do. And like I say, it's a small piece, but it's a big piece. I mean, because again, when we're talking about people who have not finished high school, we can help them actually go to college here with this money. Also, those with the background, we can help them go to college and say, hey, this is not how you have to live the rest of your life. There is hope here. And not only that, come to us, talk to us, find out what's going on, see if you're eligible for this scholarship from the city. That I know that's why the money is there, to train and send them to work. We're having a lot of success with the ex-offenders as far as getting jobs. We're having a lot of success, of course. CDL is CDL right now. They need truck drivers all over everywhere. And now with the new law about CDL, you have to attend the class now to get a CDL license to drive. And so with all of that, and even though with the money that we get from the city, that helps. Like you said, there's we do have other funding that they can tap into, but we want to make sure that some of it we have different. Depends on where the money coming from. It's different, but the city say, hey, use it for our citizens and to get training, so we're able to do that, and we certainly appreciate that.
Well, thank you. And I do want to put a plug out for city employment. We are always in a position where we are recruiting for jobs and opportunities that we have here with the city. You can find those on the city's website at www.greenvillenc.gov. It'll list all the job opportunities, and they vary. Some of those positions require CDLs, some don't. And I would encourage all of the listeners and those that are viewing it to really, if you're interested in a position, to reach out to the city. You can either come in and do it at City Hall, or you can do it again via the website to learn about city employment opportunities.
Well, and I couldn't have said that better myself, and they're getting it straight from you.
There you go.
Yeah, getting it straight from you. The jobs are there for the city. Go on the website, look at them. If you see something there, if you see something you might need to train for, guess what? We're there. Let us know. Hey, I'm looking at this job at the city. It may be there, it may not. But what I want to train for this is what I want to. CDLs. Those jobs are there, but you're hearing it right here for firsthand that. Please apply for the jobs at the city. If you're interested, see what's out there. Go on the website and see what's out there. And we're able to help you at Pitt Community College with those things too. For those of you who say, well, we understand still, even though we're in a computer age, everything now is done through the computer. We're still there to help those who still have the issues with navigating through the computer system. We understand everybody still can't do that, but we're there to help. So please give us a call out there. And we thank you so much. Any last words for you? We thank you. So we thank you, the city, everybody, so much for pitching in and helping us out here. As you can see, we're doing a lot of as much as we can with that. There's a lot of, and we can stretch it. We can stretch it. As you can see.
So I would just say two quick things. The first one is to any of the listeners or viewers out there, please know there are lots of resources for people and agencies that can help. Go ask the questions, talk to Pitt Community College, come in, reach out to our human resources department. We ask questions. Everybody wants to help. So that's the first one. And the second one is, I do want to extend a big thanks to Pitt Community College. Number one, for participating in this program that allows us to provide this scholarship and tuition assistance. But two, thank you for the work you do every day in making sure that we are able to match skills and ability, resident skills and ability with the jobs that are needed in the community. Pitt Community College doesn't just prepare you for a 4-year degree, which it does great, but it does really well. But it also prepares those who want some skills to be able to go right now and go get jobs. So thank you, Ernest. We appreciate everything that PCC is doing.
Well, thank you again. We certainly again I want to thank you in the city for the funds. And again, as she said, there's a lot of things that are going on at Pitt Community College that can help you. Please give us a call out there. Just let us know what come by. Let us know what you're trying to do, and let us see where we can help you. A lot of agencies that are partnered with us also right here in our city. We all are in this together, and you're as citizens. This is for you. So we have like I say, there's more than one partnership. We have lots of partnerships out there, but it's for you. It's for you. This is what we want you guys to understand. It's for you. So pass the word on about the great things that are going on at Pitt Community College, and let them know that, like I said, come in and see you qualify for the scholarship from the city of Greenville. And our short term training there. And again. Just to list a few before we go, we're talking about nursing assistant. We're talking about CDL. We're talking about HVAC. We're talking about plumbing. We're talking about brick masonry. So come in and see what we have for you, because it's you, and you that we all do this for. Okay, and your seat is waiting at Pitt Community College. Can't give that seat away. Pandemic has come, and the pandemic is slowly going away. But through all of this, we have not been able to give your seat away because they won't let me. They told me they're waiting on you to come, so your seat is there. Thank you so much, Ann, for joining us today, and we certainly appreciate everything again that you guys are doing. And please keep up the good work. Doing a great job. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Okay. And this has been PCC Outreach. I'm your host, Ernest Lee. And my guest today has been Miss Ann Walls, which is our city manager, who's been with us today. One of our great partners, of course, at the community college. So please pass the word on about the great things that are going on at Pitt Community College, and let them know we're waiting on you to come. And we'll see you next week with a brand new show.